Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It's time for Ozarks Fox Phenomena. I didn't do it, Jeremy. I didn't break into song.
You didn't?
No. All right, so several weeks ago, we asked if anything unexplained had happened at your house, like it did at our homes. You had some answers for us. This first one I'm going to read to you is from Pam Seeley. Lights, please.
Yes. Okay, there we go.
All right.
I'm all ears.
Okay. We live in Lebanon, and our home was built in the mid-60s. I have seen several people form shadows or full-blown apparitions on our home wall. I've been touched, heard a key on the piano being hit, cupboard door coming open, along with several unexplained noises. I have recorded noises not heard at the time, but captured voices on one recorder. I've heard conversations live along with children giggling. Oh.
That was my terrible laugh, sorry.
They're not evil, or we would still not be living here. I also have seen someone walking outside the house of our doors. We've smelled cigarette smoke. I can tell when our dog spots one. There's one spirit our dog growls at, but he hasn't for a while, so this spirit has moved on. I had one follow me around for a long, long while. There's a little boy running around here that left footprints one day. Ooh, that's pretty freaky. The spirits, they will interact with you. Holidays are very active around here. My grandkids love to come for the summer. They were very active when we first moved back here in 2006. I think they just wanted to let us know that they live here too. We coexist together. I don't interact with them anymore though. Being not a professional ghost hunter, I did not want to take a chance to open up a portal for evil. This isn't the first house I have lived in with activity.
I think she is a sensitive.
Yes.
I
agree.
They know.
I concur.
Oh,
Chilling.
By the way, guys, next week will be our last Phenomena.
Because we're out of stories.
Because we're out of stories and it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Also, since I know my mother is watching in Texas.
Yes.
I'm going to do the scary face she would do to me and my brothers to freak us out.
Brenda.
As I read this, because she would scare us and we would scream and cry.
I'm getting cold again.
Here's what my mom would do to us. She would go like,
oh.
I don't know, Jeremy.
I can just see
You
her
could see my mom doing that.
Yes,
She would do that, and she would scare us and we'd cry. This story is from Kelly Jackson. Well, I don't know about my house, but I worked in an old school that started having things move around. And I wouldn't think anything about it, but I worked alone. I was buffing the hallway one time, and I saw dust move into what looked like into the shape of a form of something. Oof. I would hear my name yelled, and I would go back to that place. Nobody was there, and the doors were locked. One night, I saw an older woman moving down the hall. The only problem was, she had no legs.
Oh.
You said it. About 3 weeks later, I kept hearing a door open and close. For 4 nights in a row, I would hear that door open and close, open and close. On the 4th night, I walked into the room that I was hearing that sound from, and in the middle of the floor was a bag. Now, I had just cleaned that room 3 hours before, and nothing was on the floor. So I walked over to open it. There was an old photo of an old woman and letters. The next day, I showed them to some of my teachers, even pointing out that one of the dates on that letter was written exactly 50 years ago that day.
Ooh.
All was just looking at this letter and this lady who was writing them to her husband, who was in the army stationed in Germany for World War II. And they were not in the same state that we were. which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Nothing happened for 6 months. 6 months of silence. Well, on the 7th month, I was cleaning rooms. Then right behind me, I hear my name. I stopped, looked up, nothing. Then I heard the door open and close. And I thought, well, surely I locked that door. Maybe the kids are playing a trick on me. I went down and it was locked. So I decided to put boxes in front of the door so I would know if the door opened and anything moved. So I went down to see if the boxes had moved. The boxes were in the same place, but the bag was on top of them.
Oh, wow. Whoever this person is, who is this?
This is,
Very patient.
very patient.
I would not be still doing that job.
Kenny Jackson.
Kenny, you are quite the guy.
Switch schools.
Yeah. Get out, Kenny, get out.
Isn't that scary? The bag mysteriously appeared on the boxes.
But what's weird about what you were saying is that the letters weren't even from the state.
Yeah.
All right, I have some just really quick little pieces here. One from our friend Steve J. Thompson in KC. I had a voice one morning while I was in bed, watching the news say sorry after my father-in-law died. We had had an argument. That's crazy. And confirmation. Vicki Gardner Joplin says, saw a shadow figure come out of our attic. My nephew kept asking my brother who the man in black was. I always think of Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I do too.
My brother could see nobody. A spot on the bedroom wall glowed at night, and the bed felt like it had a vibration.
Ooh. Wow.
Yes. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Okay, I have one small one. From Jana Lafferty. I was home alone watching TV, and to my left was a bookshelf. On a row of cookbooks, they all fell over, which didn't freak me out because I thought, well, their weight tipped them sideways. But then, the largest of the cookbooks stood back up by itself. Yep, I jumped up and ran out of that room fast.
Ooh.
I do not want to see a book that's tipped over go.
No, we need some Ghostbusters up in here. Okay, a couple of small. Denise Gundermuth. My cat Cleo passed away 1 year ago, and at different times at night, I can hear her walking or meow in the house.
Oh, wow.
You got one?
I got one last one. I just am trying to figure out if we're tossing to a package after this or commercial. Okay, thank you. I had an LCD TV that would just turn on and off at random times during the night. It freaked us out. And when we moved houses, it stopped happening.
I'd say that was a good move.
Move!
Move. I would not stay in any of these places.
All right.
All right. Are we going to the
Yes.